What is going on, you beautiful people? We are back with another episode of my West Ham United career mode. If you could be ever so kind to smash that like button if you are enjoying the series, and also subscribe if you are new around here. Getting into some transfer business here. Jack Butland, we do reject deals for him and Diarra to be leaving the club. We're just not interested as we do prepare for an incredible London derby coming up against Tottenham Hotspur. And crazy enough, you guys might think I'm crazy, West Ham fans probably do think I am. We're playing a weakened side here because we have some very important games coming up. Our fixture congestion is unreal. We just need to rest some players in some games. We're clear at the top of the Barclays Premier League. I know that could be the famous last words. We could look back at this game and see this is where I've lost the league maybe, if it comes down to it. And I'm hoping not, I really am. But we know that, fortune and, fate has a way of tempting itself, and it could come back to bite us. We just know this. Not the best of Tottenham teams. It looks like they're playing the second string side too, with likes of Harry Kane, Danny Rose, the only real big players on the pitch, and Dele Alli. But other than that, nothing really standing out for me as an awesome team for Tottenham today. As Antonio gets on the ball, completely splits the defence into the path of Diarra. The Uruguay man goes past the keeper into the back of the net, and West Ham lead inside 8 minutes here with a really cool, calm and collective finish there from the Uruguay centre attacking midfielder Gideon Diarra, who is by far one of my favourite players I've signed. He's gone under the radar. He definitely is an unsung hero in this team. But Antonio, what a ball through the middle that is. That is unreal from him. Vimmer, no chance getting close to him there. And Diarra does actually bag his third goal in the Barclays Premier League, which is actually quite impressive for a player that doesn't really feature that much in the Barclays Premier League. And if he does, it's only for the last 10 minutes of a game. But the ball comes in again from Diarra, who finds Wilson this time. Through on goal. Callum Wilson shoots just wide of the mark there. West Ham looking very lively into this couple of games. As Son gets onto the ball here, does actually link up with Anona into Rose. Gone on across the Inter, find G Ward, and he finds the back of the net. Nothing away from him. I believe it's Gavin Ward, I want to say. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right. I'm not too sure. But nevertheless, I believe the academy prospect does get the goal for Tottenham. Great play from Son, who links up really well with the players there. Rose, that is an absolutely beautiful flick, and Gonlon's the cross in from the Tottenham captain of the day was unreal, as Grant Ward makes it his 8th goal in the Barclays Premier League, which is actually very impressive for a youngster, as Loftus-Cheek now links up with Kennedy here. The Brazilian does actually play in to the oncoming Wilson. Wilson cuts inside of his man here. It's still Callum Wilson, shoots straight at form though, unfortunately, as we're going to half time here. 1-1 between the two sides, and rather disappointing to be fair. We played quite well, but Tottenham have absolutely dominated the ball, and this could be where I say it bites us on the bottom for not really going for this game and playing a full strength side. But I do believe we have European obligations, cup games. I think we have an important semi-final actually popping up in the Capital One Cup today, so we need to make sure we've got players fit for that. As Gonlons gets onto the ball here, the Frenchman does unleash Dembele. The Belgian plays into Son, and that should be a goal there from the South Korean. Don't know how on earth he didn't find the back of the net there. As Dembele again, another cheeky pass into Harry Kane. The Englishman gets his shot away, and Seaborn was backpedaling, nearly found a way into the back of the net here. But from the resulting corner, the ball does come in, I believe this time from Son again. Cleared away from Diarra, only as far as Bentley finds Gonlons, shot into Vimmer, deflects kindly onto the Austrian's foot, and he finds the back of the net here. 2-1 to Tottenham with 20 minutes left to go in this game at Upton Park. That is a major kick in the teeth for us there. Seaborn head in hand, and it's a poor clearance from Diarra. Gonlons puts it back into the danger zone, comes off Matt Mazaga, I do believe, and Vimmer just powers it into the roof of the net. West Ham will feel that's against the run of play, but Tottenham have dominated possession here, and it was only a matter of time to do bring on Solanke, O'Connell and Reece Oxford. Now bringing on O'Connell and Oxford, academy players, they know how big this game is. They need to come out clutch as Antonio puts the ball in. Mazaga wins the header, cleared away from Rose and headed away from Ward. The ball would again come to West Ham in the last couple of minutes of the game now. Brendan Galloway onto the ball, gallops past players with ease. It's Galloway crossed it in all the way to the middle of the box. Solanke was there unmarked, and West Ham get their goal. 2-2, back on terms right at the end of the game, and that is a crucial goal for us. Lacazette obviously come onto the pitch trying to obviously rub salt into the wounds Tottenham there, Pochettino was trying to do, but great ball in from Galloway, and Solanke was completely free in the middle, and that is not like a Tottenham defence to allow a player to be that free. It was a free header actually in the box. That is absolutely poor from Tottenham, and it cost them this game. They do drop points from a possible free, and we see it as dropping points too, but in the grand scheme of things, it is a 2-2 draw between two great rivals, and it was a really good game of football. And guys, if you are enjoying today's video, as always, just a friendly reminder, smash that like button, also subscribe if you are new around here. Mikel Antonio does take home man of the match with a 7.3 rating for him. He got the assist, which was an absolute beautiful pass, actually. If you want to go back and watch that, it was unreal. And yeah, we move on now. We get on with our lives and we continue. Transfer business yet to do and some more training. Again, some of the young players looking very good here. And we do actually go to the board. We did originally ask for 5 million. They said no. So we go to 2.5, half it, and see what they say to that one. And they actually do accept it, which is great, great news. Watford coming with an ambitious bid for 21-year-old Luke Shaw, which we do reject. 30 million is a good bid, but we're not interested. And we look to add to our defensive arsenal here as we look to get rid of Winston Reid and maybe sign Kurt Zouma in his position. What do you guys think about that signing? We do actually come off then to a 2-0 defeat at Upton Park against Swansea. Goals from Paloshki and Montero would be enough to see us lose this game, rather shockingly. But unfortunately, that's what happens. You know, you take the gamble in these games, and unfortunately, it didn't pay off for us now. So we do some more training there. We need to pick up from that defeat, which was very poor. We get knocked back on the Winston Reid deal. It looks like it won't happen. So we do actually offer Darren Randolph plus £8 million, and that could tempt Chelsea into completing the deal for the French centre-back. As you can see here now, we get ready for Capital One Cup semi-final clash against Manchester United at Upton Park. It's going to be an absolutely incredible game. We do start with our strongest possible team here, the likes of Icardi, Payet, Lanzini, Ceballos, Tolisso, Dyer, Reid, Stones, Bellerin, Shaw, and obviously Jackie Butland. A win here today would see us look very good as we have a very, very big game coming up against obviously Birmingham or Blackpool if we get into the final, which I'm not sure is going to happen. You know, I don't know how on earth we got this hard route, but you think whoever wins this semi-final tie is going to win the whole thing. As Tolisso gets onto the ball, actually does link up with Manuel Lanzini here, shoots, save from Valdez. Tolisso can't get to the follow-up. United get it clear, but West Ham come forward here yet again with Dani Ceballos into Dimitri Payet. Great turn from the Frenchman here, he plays it into Dani Ceballos. The Spaniard turns away, puts it past fellow countryman Victor Valdez, and West Ham United have the breakthrough in just over the 20-minute mark, which is great to see, and a great link-up play. Watch the movement from Dani Ceballos. It just gets away from the defence. Payet finds him, and that is a cool, calm, collective finish again from Dani Ceballos, who is not really renowned for his great movement. He's a great dead ball specialist, but on the wings he's kind of immobile, it seems sometimes, but he comes up clutch when needed. Lanzini gets into a great position here. Blind gets the tackle in, only as far as Lanzini again. Payet gets the ball, turns, shoots into the top corner. No chance for Victor Valdez, and West Ham double the lead right after the half an hour mark. Just 10 minutes after going 1-0 up. Really good stuff to see there, and I'm absolutely over the moon for the Hammers here. We're 2-0 up and looking very good in this semi-final, which is you know, great to see here. Great play from Manuel Lanzini. Lanzini does really well actually to pick out Payet, turns, shoots, and that is actually you know, a really good goal. No chance for keepers. Eric Dyer now goes through on goal. Masako, our former player, tries to catch him up, crosses it in, finds Icardi at the back post, and West Ham United, for just 5 minutes later, make it 3-0. Yes, you heard me correctly. The Hammers are 3-0 up against Manchester United, and this is getting embarrassing. It really is. A great play from Eric Dyer. He gets away from the defence here. Great ball in, and you know, that's quite impressive that he's got over the two centre-backs there. One of them being Chris Smalling. And Cardi does get his first goal in the Capital One Cup. And going to half-time here, United have yet to have a shot. This is an absolute demolition of the former greats in Manchester United, which is not good to see here. And again, right at the start of the second half, would come forward with Mauro Icardi. Plays the ball into the oncoming Dimitri Payet again. Cuts inside. The Frenchman's already got a goal to his name, and he's added a second. 4-0 to West Ham. And this is absolutely embarrassing for poor Manchester United, for Louis van Gaal, for Memphis Depay, for every single United player on that pitch, for every single travelling fan, whether it be from United or from Manchester, I say, or London, or even Essex. That is a very, very... It's disappointing. It's embarrassing to be a Manchester United fan here. As Dimitri Payet makes it 4-0 to West Ham here. And the ball falls to Thiago. Back to Dimitri Payet. Payet links up with Icardi, looking for his second, but Valdez does hold on, as we do actually bring on Mark Noble, Di Arraseta, and Callum Wilson there. Our job here is done. We are more than likely going through into the finals. Di Arraseta links up with Manuel Lanzini. Blocked as far as Wilson, and somehow he can't find the back of the net. The game would come to an end. One shot from Manchester United, just one measly shot. Them away fans should definitely try and get their money back, because that was absolutely shocking. Dimitri Payet, man of the match, 2 goals and 1 assist from him. He pulled all the strings and was instrumental in our win here today, which saw us absolutely blow away massive opposition here. As you can see, Jack Butland is subject of a £16 million bid from PSG. No thank you. 55 million please. We're going to leave you guys now looking at this squad report. Unfortunately, it does mean it is the end of today's video, but if you are enjoying it, you want to see more from this series, guys, make sure you do smash that like button. I can't stress you enough. It really does help me out and really does help the channel grow. Subscribe if you are new around here, and if you could ever do me a favour and tweet this video at the link and at me on Twitter at Jack95Gamer, I will follow you and obviously favourite and retweet you. Thank you ever so much for joining me today, guys. Hope you have a really nice day. Remember, like, subscribe and comment, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.